Good morning, everybody, here from NATO Vienna. I just released a wonderful podcast on my YouTube channel about Ukraine and Ukraine joining the European Union and NATO on my Apple podcast. And now I'm in Vienna and I want to show you the Austrian center and also walk to this special session of the Austrian Parliament, which is now happening. And I want to make a clear statement for Austria NATO membership. Yeah? It's a bit raining here. That's not my favorite, obviously. And I really don't like podcasting during the rain. But I decided to use this morning a bit to make some statements because the Austrian anti-sanction debate, the pro-Russian presidential candidates, it's really too annoying. And it must be countered. What we have here in Austria is a real myth of neutrality, and it's myth. It's really bad, yeah. We must join NATO. We must also then integrate fully into the West, and we must support our allies substantially and completely. I will now move to the direction. The Austrian Parliament is under renovation. Like the Austrian democracy is under renovation, and it's in a different location than normally. And today at 3 o'clock starts the special session. But I'm confident that there will be as well a lot of bizarre contributions. And let's get started. What we need is, of course, the NATO membership of Austria, Bosnia. Now after the election, it is the moment for the EU to make that very clear, and the NATO allies to invite Bosnia and Kosovo towards NATO, and of course Ukraine, but Ukraine only after Kherson and Mariupol is liberated. Same is true as well in the question of the Euro enlargement. So Bulgaria now after the elections must also get a very clear perspective towards Schengen, towards the American visa waiver program, towards as well the Eurozone, and integration and unity in Europe must be massively accelerated, not only for Ukraine but for all of Eastern Europe. And the racism and persistent xenophobic protectionism of Austria, Hungary and Serbia, the three who meet today in Budapest, must be rejected. And also the weak German leadership of the last years. Have you heard? Mrs. Merkel is now talking about re-establishing a trustful relationship with Russia as her vision. I don't know where she has been the last 20, also the first part of 2022, maybe in some kind of internet-free area without any information. But it's very dramatic misinterpretation of the reality, what she is doing. And I hope nobody will listen to her, because some appeasers might have the idea to bring her on as a negotiator with Russia, and I hope that will not fly. Because with Russia we need no negotiations, and we need a clear victory on the battlefield. Even maybe a full unity of Ukraine in NATO, if that's possible technically. I doubt there is enough support for Ukraine to liberate Crimea and the occupied Donbass, but I'm confident we can liberate Kherson and Mariupol. I mean, genocidal cities shouldn't stay under. That's a very beautiful square here. I will show you some of the beauty here of Vienna on my way to the Parliament. I plan to make one video in German language and one also in Austrian and one video in English to make everything very clear. Mostly my podcast will stay in English, Austrian English, but I will also communicate in, that's by the way the Austrian riding school, the Imperial Riding School, and that's very cool. So we are here now. This is where the main session of the Austrian Parliament will take place. This is the entry of the Austrian Parliament. Because of the special session, there is a protected area now declared, so I will have to be a bit respectful of that one. Here the wisdom, I think it's the Josefplatz. Joseph II was a great reformer. Mr. Nehammer is not. Anyhow, I will keep you posted, not crash into the traffic, and make my small statements here this morning, as long as there's not too much wind and there's happiness. Thanks a lot. All the best. Bye.